How's everyone doing tonight? Ooh, Lucky's emotes! Boys emotes. I just realized we need to make $2,000 in one day. We're kind of screwed there. Whoops. So, here's what I'm gonna say before I start anything with Valhalla. I need to, when I finish this, I'm going to go through in my own time, find all the stuff that I missed that I want to show off, and then just basically go through things. I hope I can make some cash. Because I know no matter what, I'm gonna get $300 from Boss doing her thing. But then it's like we won't be able to do all this, of course. Okay. I think we read everything out. Double check. Did we? Yeah, we did read it all last time. I think we can get the two. I'm just. Yep. Oh, we'll have to go to work. Oh, yeah. Hey. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple things for Saturday. And so, I designate you, Julian Applegate, as official guy who gets to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar would have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not gonna say anything, Jill? If it means not being a delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me the list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. Gives that impression. Call it a gut feeling. We'll need to get a gut punch for boss then. You know Gil has a crush. What? A client of his. A girl that owns a bazaar. Oh! Ventus Lionheart, thank you for following. Welcome to Akito Academy. I'm your sensei, Yang, for gym, health, and home ec. Been coming on to him for ages as he only just started opening up. He's taking steps backward and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sake. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it. That's right. Huh. Alright then, to the office I go. Head pats. Gladly take every last head pat. Let's go with the usual. Find a mixed drinks and change line. Deal with a crush, huh? This place? Right. Oh, if it isn't? Hey, Jill! Sorry, but is there anything I can hide? Anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Stock woman incoming. Tea of the day, I have peppermint bark tea. It's chocolatey and pepperminty. Kira! Nikki! The door's open. Go ahead, the door's to the left. Thanks. Hello there. Oh, hi there. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Now, where did she... Oh. Oh no. Hi, Fawn! Happy Tuesday, so expect all the swearing and the lewd. Donovan. Donovan D. Dawson. Oh, the hell, perfect. Yeah, I'll hit the usual. I really like this game anyway. Oh, thank you. Right. Oh, you remind me after 2 weeks. Mr. Donovan's usually... Well, that's one big beer. Have you played Coffee Talk? I have, and I love it. It is amazing. Coffee Talk is just a lovely game, and I love the way you unlock the drinks. It's so fun. And, stir. Here. Seems alright. paper's been a mess lately. I think with all that's happened, let's stay and do more reports. They're all asking for vacation and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of a reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you don't know the infamy of the augmented eye of the general public, right? A shitty page that will oversimplify anything and report useless things. Of course I know. Then why not try to rectify that infamy? To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in a non-pleasant way. There doesn't seem to be a pleasant way. Daibatsu Club, a company of an eye on every publication they haven't brought yet. Report on them once and they'll find something to find you with. Oh, that makes sense, that makes sense. Twice, and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, in the best case scenario, is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is that the Wackies put out this week, but if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Huh. How do you see this hellhole still in one piece? The BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday, they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking. Good. Last week, they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Huh. Illegal chicken restaurants. People are into that. I don't want to know if you are lucky. Not to mention, there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that the reconstructuring will weaken at the BTC after the whole thing. And shit went deeper than I thought. Yep, this whole thing, it just seems very, very concerning that this will run as deep as it can and just uproot the whole organization. No news outlet that talks about that. Alright kid, let's try a moonblast now. Again? Hey, you and I had to break the routine for time. Moonblast, that's new. Moonblast. All on the rocks 6112. I might start making hot toddies from this. Here, now let's see what the ruckus is about. So, what brought you here? Alright, didn't you see the little coming in there? Blue hair, dusty. It's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did you jump to the roof then? Why were you looking for her? What in your view? Not really, just hitting on her. Dude, she's out of your league by a long shot. If she was Major League Baseball, you'd be a kid at a t-ball back who's 3. I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why, though? Are you that bored? Don't you have like a something? Have you seen that girl? What is this? What happened? Oh my gosh. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. Okay. That's concerning. I want to know just how detailed this King Class C... I'm just going to call them Chia models are, personally. And so you follow there. I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donna V. Dawson. Hello, I resist the charms. I didn't see much going on there. You're in front of one. I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife? But that woman cheats his mom and he isn't much of a cheat on her. That's not a healthy relationship. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me. I wouldn't say that's a good thing. The woman isn't here, huh? I have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. No. No. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a powder. A please from him is new. He's either going to die in the next 10 minutes, or something else is gonna happen. Right. I'm a pile driver, literally. I'm hoping so too. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Here. Alright. Well, seeing that she's not here, I have no reason to stay. I'll find something that looks a bit like. Guy left! Oh, alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Ivana. I hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. You had a hearty talk. Ross is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a full video of her, took a couple videos. Photos, not videos. How nice of you. It's nothing really. But you did hide me, so that's the least I could do. Well, we're here already. Mind giving you something sweet? Sure. Miss Idol wants something sweet. Can you give her the thing? Well, it's spiced. Whatever, we'll just do usual sweet. Let's see. Blue Fairy might be fun. Go expensive. Yeah, I'm going expensive because I need to make money. Okay, 5, 5, 2, 3, 3. Okay. All aged and mixed. One piano. Thanks! So do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I was in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just don't want to humor. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Oh, not like he'd have a chance anyway. I'm not into older guys and I've already in a committed relationship. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to miss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Huh? Really? Is it a good one? We're both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when we spend so much time together. I guess. It all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. Oh, hi, Jack. He offered to help with that, and he read it and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, so it was hard to try. Nice. To stick him in mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. Let's see. You know, I've met 2 fans of yours lately. Really? Both of them seemed so excited that when they were talking about you. It's amazing. I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious in my... I have many fans doesn't sit so well. Like, many people who like my music better. Yeah. It evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me. It kind of does feel that way when you think about it, because fans feel like they're not seen as a better experience. That's are we ever gonna get her in the same room? Oh my gosh. That's actually a good question. I really want to do that. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? Given we have it on the jukebox, to be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but she thinks I've heard it really good. And not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. So nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let me see. Something tea-like. Something tea-like. Here. Perfect! Hey, you're a King Class CHIA, right? I'm just calling. Yeah, I am. Ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and DEFCON 272? I don't know. We both serve the same purpose, but ESC-72s have a port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. And then lacks that, or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, are a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say. I see. So, anything new for this concert? Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to do the same for those who can go to the first one. Hey, there's the song! We always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by VA-11. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love is a Drug, which is on right now. Ah, so you know the VA-11 girls? Oh wait, this is driving me wild. Oops. Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their on-stage personas they are. Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Always having a good sense of humor is good. Meanwhile, Anna's a party girl, through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. That's like a Rita thing. Huh, hard to believe. I mean, there were images of that stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something. Creepy. There we go. Well, they want to pop out in the public. He once told me if we wanted people to notice us, we have to break the idol concept. And so they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkept, tone-kept girls spewing vitriol and hate. See, that's still fun, though! Have you seen the death metal people? So good. I guess. Baby metal. Well, I've gotta go, but let's have a sparkle star first, right? Sparkle star on this side. Let's not add any alcohol. Here, sparkling! Oh, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender, nice to see you. Boss, Bill's back. I'm gonna take my break. Alright. Now safe to keep. Note to self, buy oil for that door. Yeah, we'll just go through the... I like the usual. Feels like style. Yo, you're in my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that, then. Okay. Greetings. Greetings? Ah, so, gonna get you. With a bleeding Jane today. Here you go. Thank you. Right, you're today, waiting for Zay? I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi. Oh. Pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubt you'd ever come again. This place is comfortable, I must admit. And secluded. It's also clean. Really clean. Bill's the one you can know that, too. Guy takes pride in how clean he can be around here. If we need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Bit out of it today, though. I see. Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white night suits. Okay! I think I heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts. Probably not. In case, how's it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... Sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, bricking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled from when the lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. Ooh. What happened in the middle of the lynching, so they'd be sitting ducks, they did. Some weren't that lucky, they got beaten up while they were trying to move. Between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights run, ended up being a lot of junk laying around. Wait, so they can't move with the armor on? I'm thinking that it would be like a sort of exosuit, and if they didn't take it off when it was activated, it would just be as heavy as normal armor, which would be kind of terrifying. Armor lock? Oh my gosh, no. The whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. Oh no. And of course, even single pieces of armor fetch a high price these days. Could anyone see any profits from the research to justify those expenses? It's new tech, so a whole new field would ripe with patents just open for me. So I'd say yes. Huh. And BTC is literally the conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. Imagine just like having a cosplay suit company like that. There is one weird case though. This guy named Jack, he's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique? The guy had a really small unit, 5 people including himself. The aesthetics of this unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of engineers. I'm thinking it was basically... what was it? Kamen Riders. And what? They look really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. Armor lock, armor lock, armor lock, armor lock. It's one of the few, if not the only suits of armor with the office intact. Say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. Though I know it's bad. You know a lot about this. It's interesting the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie. A fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces? Okay. Good thing that didn't happen. But regulations and law didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. Good! Yes, even Zaibatsu cards have this right. People like to demonize Zaibatsu card. Because, let's face it, they're far from it. We have robots. I think they don't want to have the Lilum, like, forced to be their police, because seeing how Dorothy was acting the other day, if she was actually infected with something, that'd be concerning, because if someone actually finds a way in, then gets the killer police force as their arm, have fun. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're just big corporation. No, I get it, but something that is just so happen to have control over what tantamount to a city-state. Corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. Let's not start with theme parks or like or dystopias of their own. And again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. No power anyway. She's at the front just whatever counts up behind because I've lots of cork shoot. Yeah, we basically have access to the streaming thing, so we can just do like random things. I think it's I is the faces. O is just the random kid things. There's not the B's. And then there's just A's for some reason. I think there's more, but yeah, L's are just W's and K's are just more faces. So it's just, yeah, it's just freebie mishmash. So IOPKL. Oh, oops. Tab folder. Makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is Zaibatsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So what you're saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park. Yep. Yep. We're the theme park, and we're run by the clowns. Have fun, everyone. I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so... No, seriously, and what? Can I get a Brandtini, please? I'll give her a Brandtini and get her sloshed. Well, aged and mixed. Hopefully that's sort of icy. Here, thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today. The show? A bit. Yeah, well... I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kira Miki concert. Nice. Alright, so it turns out she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again. Just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. Last time she was quite the graceful client. And those rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true. Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life. Having such backing to that claim to hear that she's so nice to everyone? Nice to hear, you know. In fact, if anything, that's what made her so famous so quickly. But she's so down to earth and totally successful, making her someone everyone wants to root for. That's the goal. That's the goal. Being someone that's actually relatable, not just celebrity people craziness, whatever. Still being popular enough. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. I'll be honest, I've never put much thought into that. Half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. A nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he's actually managed to get certain contracts over other more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall. Sounds like good advice. Or, more importantly, Daddy. You really believe me saying she was just your idea? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. Sid, can you go to this concert so easily? What about the security and the like? Dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just being say a different hairdo and a cap. That'll remind me of when I paid for a page. Why? Let's see. Wonder if I could save a line with Sandra. Didn't do it. But the hair, yeah, the hair is just too good. And pat, pat, pat. Pat, 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 pat. Well, she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't have beat that. Hey, can you get me a classic drink? Sure. Something classic, man. Coffee water. Well, it's either beer or bleeding cane, and I'll do beer. Thank you. I think you should know about this. About what? Say, thinking about your eye. Oh yeah, I knew. You did? I never went through with Patreon and crap at keeping schedules. Yeah. Say told me. I'm alright, don't worry. She trusts us enough! Yay! Still, that was quite the, damn. We all have our own share of painful stories. I might be just as shocked to hear anything with you. Gotten over it, but every time someone brings attention to my eye, it starts hurting. I reckon the replacement is good enough, but when it hurts a bit. Oh. So, she also told you about the Virgilio guy, didn't she? You know him? Virgilio Armandio didn't net any results, but after digging deeper, we found another name. Timothy Mercury. Ran a traitor after killing a fellow white guy. Declared missing in action. Seems like the guy knew how to hide himself. What are you gonna do? At the very least, I'm seeking to thank him. Least I can do. Oh. Wait. I just realized something's off with the whole gold rush story. Would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack it in the first place, but that would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't. The Ibatsu have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. So if someone got a hold of their thing and patented it instead of them, they would be screwed. The patent could be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention that they've been using tech from other companies without authorization. Ah, they're gonna be boned! Karma, yep. And no patent registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside those suits. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits that are by all means illegal. The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I would say. That is just painful. Why do it though? When you have so much money, you start to screw around with the rules. That's extremely true. Yeah, we see a lot of that. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. This city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money? I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point of our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Don't talk about money again. Please come again. Ah, Alma. Oh, hello. You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy, something I will fight to uphold. First, the greeting stops, then saying please and thanks stops, and before you know it, boom! Total anarchy. You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through the door again, and I expect you to properly greet me this time. Hello, Jill. Once upon a minute dreary, while I pondered and meek and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as if someone gently rapping at my chamber door. Some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this, nothing more. You overdid it. You totally overdid it. Both the bartender. I did not. And here we have the busty horror. So you like poetry? I had a phase. Can I get you something? Let's start with a big cobalt velvet. Big cobalt velvet for Alma. I'm always good at building off things, so if people just give me random mishmash, I will find a way to work with it. All on the rocks and mix. Here. Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadowmaster 69's Chronicles ring any bells? Wow, you went pale. No, the name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd. Today my daily card reading slowly evaluated great change against an old man. The biology teacher told me I had been picked for an interesting contest with my latest essay. I just knew scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring the world into the occult science singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well, though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong. Still, I made sure to delete that blog. No evidence should be left. I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all that stuff archived. Why? Sheesh, relax. It's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is? We've been all young, Jill. Relax. We've all been young. Not like we're still like that nowadays. That'd be embarrassing. You're not still like that, right? That's why I gave up the whole occult stuff. It's that remembering all that stuff is... She had a chimney phase and all of it, yep. So, Jill is basically when Oclea and Zara meet. I don't know, I like the way you look. All dressed in black with that hair accessory pop out, thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you have the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. So you have a pick. Do you have a fucking pick? Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past? I was bored. Last Friday I went to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity. Please don't run background checks like that. I just use the search engine now. I didn't request documents or anything. You had to click something? What led you to the pin? Do you realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You're obsessed with the cultism. I want to kiss all the boys. And I kinda almost accomplished that in middle school, which still sort of haunts me to this day. So the whole busty whore thing still works, right? I don't underestimate the lengths of old classmates will go to track you down. Especially if they think you're still that girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot. A lot of things we're not too proud of as adults. And now I know how criminals feel when evidence. Yeah, so, why the 69? It was supposed to be 6'9", not 6'9", like in reference to both the lovers and the hermit. It was convinced it meant wise choices. Still, there's no way that would read it as 6'9". I was 12 at the time. Even at 12, fucking knew that what a 69 was. How innocent were you back then? You have no idea. Let's sweeten up things a bit. I'll have a sugar rush. Sure. Sugar rush. Are they trendy or something nowadays? You know what? Let's get her washed. All mixed. Here. this is the thing. Well, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? We're just trying to find any way we can drive a dagger deep into her stomach. That's sudden. Well, we know you know our info, so we have to know yours. Exactly! You dug through my past. I've earned the right to dig through yours. Fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing. Yep. I've had about 4 boyfriends who I'd describe as such, that I've introduced my family and all. First one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. Remember the other girl trying to pick a fight, and me just saying, keep the fucker. Oh boy. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be fun to punch me in the arm. He started with a friendly hit, and before you know it... Maze? Okay, yeah. The other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only half a year of knowing him. And then there's Richard. So, I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well. He had some awesome chemistry. I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that separated. I just didn't like my family. Didn't. Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There's a part of me that wanted to believe, even if just for a little bit, that maybe he changed his mind. But as much as I love him, that one detail brought a growing gap. And at one point, I just had to break up with him. Yeah, that's one of the bigger things in a relationship. I feel sorry for Alma. I want to pat her head. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will ya? Sure. Go for a beer. 1, 1, 2. Stop! You tell me that, by the way. Don't mention it. Okay, one more question and we're even. Oh, you really are embarrassed of that blog, huh? Here, ask away. At what age did you get those implants? Oh, no! No! Jill, I love you and I know you're saying that in jest. But I have lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke. As such, in honoring our friendship, I'll just say this. They're real, and they're spectacular. I ask a real question before I slap you. I'll grant you one and only one chance to call me by my full name as compensation then. I'll gladly take you on your offer. Funny that you mentioned slapping me because the real question was, why did you get your hands chopped? Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. Oh, hi Yori. First, I spend lots of time typing, and these replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh, there's other utilities, like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. She's the only one who's the only customer of Google Drive in the future. If I move my index finger, it acts like the computer's cursor. There's a lot more, but there's small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud. How did your family take the operation? They took it well except for my mom. She freaked out for a few months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. And then suddenly out of nowhere, you just hear... Oh, whoops. I had that muted. Hold on. Like, out of nowhere, when you go to the hospital, you just hear... She asked for her hands back. No, you don't. Trust me, there's a lot of ways that the hands can go bad. And even then, they likely have other things in the future that can do the same, like gloves. Don't you miss them? Sometimes, but just during emotional moments, but as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand had got crushed. I told them to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice if they get a natural replacement. I did cosmetic treatment and it could pass off as her original hand with no problem. Last night I heard we were compatible and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. And you didn't tell your mom about that? I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So are we cool now? Are we even now? Are we? You're pretty pissed when it comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry, it sounded a lot less rude in my head. Hey, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julianne once. Now you don't. Eh? Why? You just call me by my full name. You serious? One chance and only one chance. And you just use it up. Damn it! Surprise! Hey, Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey! Not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I wrote once that was quite interesting. It proposed a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after. Then it acted as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell because such nanomachine density is impossible in a body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. Pity. It's not like brainwaves are potent enough to create these. Still, I'm just reading read though. I see. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault you're convinced that you're crazy. Oh, now we have TV again. Oh, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow. See ya. All done? I am. What about you, Gal? For some reason, the idle girl left him like that, it seems. You think? Might have been while he was out. True. Hey, boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... That I am, yeah. Why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grader syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, huh? I guess. In my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but like a children's card game. Ahem. No, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show. It just so happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well all see it as a unique form of theater. I have a thing of not cranberry, peppermint bark tea. I had cranberry orange last night. Oh jeez, just zoom in. That glitch as I just take a sip. That glitch and I took a sip. I'm gonna sleep now. If people want to. I think I can force. Oh jeez. Okay, yeah, if you want to clip it. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Yeah, popcorn ear and dislocated shoulders and everything. Not it that way. Probably won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. Dana does bring a good point, I guess. So now I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble. Oh, well, wait, what? Come here, fuck boy! Fuck boy! Ah! 8th grade, what? Wait, did we just get 3,000 bucks? Who would have thought we'd get a bona fide eye on the bar? Yay! How much money do I have? I had 1,000 bucks left over. Woohoo! Jill will have a roof on her head for another month. This sense of relief will make sure she focuses at work. Have a very nice day. We have a roof over our heads for another month. Yay! And now we save. Yes, the head pats. The head pats. Okay, now let's read some more junk. Valhalla. I don't know if I want the bar to suddenly become a fan tourist hotspot. The name sounds silly and a bit hard to pronounce. Good thing it's actually called Valhalla. The funny numbers and letters are just a code. Good. Anyway, I visited this cute and small bar downtown twice after getting lost for a bit. I think the area was called Neon District. At first it was a bit scary because I forgot my way back, but once I got in there I felt really safe and at home. The bartenders are a bunch of sweethearts, and the boss was such a class act. I even took a photo with her and sent a video to her little sister. I look forward to visiting again. The drinks were very tasty, even though they really aren't made with alcohol. And pets! Grand Slam Fighters crowns a new heavyweight champion. So exciting, if I only knew what was going on. Lich City's most popular pro wrestling promotion crowned a new heavyweight champion, with a giant Yusuke taking the gold from fellow Japanese wrestler Justin Liger. And Liger. Liger. Because I was thinking Bieber. At a previous champion, 66 American Kid was forced to relinquish the title due to a heavy injury. ESF decided to hold a tournament to find a new title award holder. The match ended after an epic 30-minute bout, Giant Yusuke applying a massive German suplex for a 3 count. During an interview with Augmented Eye, Giant Yusuke told us through a translator that he's waiting for 66 American Kid to recover. I won't rest until I do. It's always so sweet and nice and sportsmanlike. After the Great Earthquake, salvage agents are the new rage. In Australia is a tad more complicated than that. The spider people have taken over Australia, and they made allies with the emu people, so we're kinda screwed there. Just be glad none of them can swim or fly. The great earthquakes that sank large portions of the world 5 years ago also created an unexpected new profession, salvage agent. So basically Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Summer Aki is one of those salvagers, and she shares her experience with the Augmented Eye. Why is her name just Summer Autumn? Seeing big cities like Tokyo and places like Caracas several kilometers below the ocean surface, that's something that gets to, you know, millions lived there before the Great Earthquake. It's on me to retrieve them lives. Aki is now working to retrieve items from a research facility at Tanegashima Island in Japan. New Lulum regulations. Will look more robot-like by the day, too. The current regulations preventing Lulum from looking too human have been working well so far, but Glitch City's government is planning to create even more new laws so as to enforce robot-like features among the Lulum in a bid to identity them. Glitch City, the first nation to adopt the current standard in artificial intelligence and robots, was the first to allow robots into society, hopefully giving them necessary rights so as to sustain a long-term expert with the role in human evolution. Unfortunately, the first year saw numerous reports of identity theft, resulting in the need for more stringent. It is unknown what kind of laws will have to in the future to guard their existence. Oh, that's questionable. Basically, what we found out today is that Australia is boned, same with most of the islands in the Ring of Fire, likely because of plate tectonics screwing everyone over with a giant earthquake. And the Lulum will have to deal with more regulations. And basically just more crazy stuff. Is there anything new here? Yeah. Do we get the underwear yet? I really want that one. Or Dorothy one. Oh well. Go to work. Good evening. Jill, are you humming Shine Spark? Ah, hey Jill. You okay? Are you in love? Are you in love? Nothing of the sort, I'm fine. Right. No, seriously, did you fuck? Men only get so happy after they've been fucked. It's not. Oh my god, you totally fucked. They did the hanky-panky. Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven with her? No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations! I haven't seen you this happy since, well, never. You know I had to do it. I have to do this. Hold on, I need to get it. In honor of Gil's new bedmate. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! We just make the whole screen white. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place and... shit. Gil, I'm out. I'm gonna... Not so fast, flat bartender, if that's even your real name. Last week, my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out. Oh, pushing. There we go. Let me just adjust my seating. I love her music. That's probably the only good thing I like about her, other than us being a co-chair of her. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Do I have something in my face? This guy totally fucked. No doubt about it. That gleam in his eyes is unmistakable. Whatever, just keep it down. I'll deal your... passed out girl from 2 weeks ago. I'm not here. Oh, sorry. I'll be back now, then. Anyway. We're just doing the usual, just as part of it. How to mix drinks and change lives. Hi, Betty. Hi, deal. You are too happy and you are too mopey. What happened? I was right. Huh? That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Say that girl. I'm not here! Sorry. I think she's the one that passed out last time. Anyway, Betty was right and that she deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. A Friday beer for a cheerful Betty. I think she likes the big beer, so... let's just give her the whole shebang. You have to go, we'll be back later. Thanks, Jack, for stopping by. For the occasion. Alright. So the girl was actually infatuated with him. You should have seen her screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking... just like that! Jeez, okay, my throat. Dang, now I want to have a cocktail. If you want a very quick cocktail, if you have honey and black tea and hot water, you can make a hot toddy. It wouldn't be like an alcoholic one, but it'd be good enough. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my taste. Ugh. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. I was right. Doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike you, coworker. Holy shit, did you fuck? You're making it too obvious, Gil. How? That beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Back to deal, though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought. Honey plus black tea? Yeah, it's just honey, black tea, if you have it, a bit of cardamom and cinnamon, and a little spritz of lemon wedge. Something non-alcoholic here. It's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a Bloom Light. Okay. Bloom Light and something non-alcoholic. Okay. Then slot 2. Let's see something non-alcoholic. There's always that. Which is literally just fake beer. Here. Thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters. What do you think, Jill? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheets, snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo waster, chocolate addict, too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, teetotaler, and chews with their mouth open. What do you think, Joe? I just love that they could just list off every last relationship, and I may snag that for something fun. You must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time. I mean about pieces scraps relationship situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this. Gil? He's still on fucking Cloud 9. Or is it fucking in Cloud 9? What about... Oh. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometime. Get to know her. Maybe she'll change her mind. Maybe you'll change hers. Maybe you'll change yours. And you'll lose nothing by... What? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to Willow. But I don't know how well it applies to you. And these things are humans in all the organs nowadays anyway. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she feels that way towards him. Why wouldn't she? This fellow's a good catch, if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans in all the organs. You're surely encountered little that you forget are not human. Well, we live in weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same version of Lilith. Joking aside, he most likely is happy curing the teapot. Yeah, we think it's the Bazaar girl that he had fun with. Which city is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving little integration, so... Ahem. Anyway, just try to get to know her. You'll tell how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite the uninspired device if you ask. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man and a piano woman. Wow, you need to serve a piano man and a piano woman. How often is that ever done? All on the rocks and mixed. And then piano over. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, aged in that. They look really cool, I will say. So this one's a bit sweeter, while this one's a bit more sour inside. So it's 1, 2, right? Just to be sure, it's 1, 2. Piano man, piano woman. Here. And now we reach a stalemate. I normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman. Order like that then. I hate Laura. You what? She's gonna take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap, not hers. You're mine. Mine! Betty, you don't own me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. Not a laughing matter. You need someone to make sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know. Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. Aww. I love these two. They're so cute. I wonder who kicks whose butt. Because it seems like they switch the pants in the relationship every so often. Won't leave me? I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh yeah, we're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow, Voot. I don't know if you want to come. We'll come. Are you sure? We will. Fine, we'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see you then. Bye, Bill. Please come again. Party! I'd love to go! I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself, so... Sorry. I totally forgot she was already here. And this was such bliss. Still, I can see how terrific a traffic spike. It's gonna get fun here. And just like that the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. I need something nasty. Let's do something nasty again. Promo drinks. Go there. All on the rocks and mixed. 1 Zen star. Here. This is the... Hold on. It was nasty, alright. And now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice. Huh? It's the second time I've come here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of my theme song. Yes! No, thank you. No, take it, take it, take it. It's good, it's good, it's good. Take it. Don't be shy. Let me give you one. I mean, no, thank you. Well, too late. It's already in your player. I can't. How in the ever living fuck did you do it? Magic! That's bullshit. Video editing magic. Did you just hack into the music player? Let's move on, shall we? Oh, she flat out broke it. Okay. Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time you talked about this place like it was this zany haven of all sorts, but I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like? We have anime on TV. Good question. Where are the dogs? Either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival or they haven't commented. Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs, and it's the same old bar like last time. I just realized this is a camera right here. That is cool. Okay. Might sue you for fake advertising, you know. We didn't advertise that! Ugh. This girl, she's gonna get slapped. She probably has been slapped and all her fans liked it. I wouldn't be surprised if she faked a moan when she... Oh well. I think about it, maybe boss just donated money to the Zero something. Zero thing. And tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kids. Oh, well, anything interesting lately? I mean, it's not like I miss them, but they should at least show their faces. Hello? Sorry, what did you say? I was asking if there were any news stories. Someone saying, Moan, hi, Mira. This is not a newspaper, you know. Nor is it a Gravy Stories on-demand streaming service. Oh, I do that. It's a big fat line, you know it. Hi, Anna. Shut up. But I said nothing. I meant the news. So shut the idea up. Yeah, that. Oh, someone with moan talk. I said she's probably been slapped before and probably faked a moan from her reviews. I won't. Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason, and I want to find out why. The pretty boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked. He's so distracted he won't even make her report. Amazing. That's just something we're saying about fans make her kinky. Look, they have a subscription to her bathing, so it's kind of a thing. And I want to hear it! I look here Mickey came yesterday again. You're shitting me. You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? You even have proof like the glass from last time? Well, if I may interject, Dana took videos with her and has photos. You been listening, boss? The walls are pretty thin. Oh. Anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her. She did what? Let's see. Why? I tried to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit here and she just comes waltzing over? It's not fair. Hey, if I knew how the hell stuff happened like that, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now. Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan, are you? You're not wrong. Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client? Very graceful client, much like the last time. A really nice girl. I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know, you hear? I'm not gonna let you keep her all to yourself. I really doubt she'll come back again, though. She already came twice. I'm not taking any chances. Ugh, I need something to get out of this anger with. Give me something girly, will you? Okay. Poor girl. Something happy. Something happy and girly. Here we go. Moonblast. Nope. Running out flamings here now. There is the flaming Moai head you can give to people, but I'm not going to do it this playthrough because it's already passed. All on the rocks and blended. Here. Yeah! Let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny. Maybe the whole peak viewership thing is just you. Eh? Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with this fight. Maybe you were just that good. Are you hitting on me? Well, the eyes are cute. I'm not. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave pronto. Don't be so hard on the girl. She's fun. Other nuisance shows up. Aw, Joe hates me. Not hate, it's just... Wait, we're not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey, we're curious, right, about Fuckboy's partner. Wanna know who it was? You know? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not sells it then. Not taking any chances. Come on! Bartender, you're making a lot of faces there. It's nothing really. Did 2 bartenders break or something? Should I call the manager? Tech support? Hey Joe, and you're an outer voice, remember? Well, who fucked? Aside from that guy, I mean. Say, you're oddly calm today. Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Passion, one hell of a drug. Is one hell of a drug. And once you know it, I can actually make it premium time if I go commando. Are you all doing premium now? Because I'm always commando. Huh. Well, come on, I'm getting bored on my ass here. Do something. I'm not a dog. You can't just ask me to roll over you. Mind if I entertain you a bit then? Boss, are you going to actually suplex her? Then go take a break. I'll entertain the missy here. Alright. Not Jill, by that I meant take Gil with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill. Huh. Grilled Gil. Right. Alright, Gil, come with me. Eh? Not literally, Gil. Keep it in your pants. Keep it in your pants, Gil. It's now safe to keep playing. Want one? No thanks, I don't smoke. Alright, I got a text from Alma. Boss, Alma and Gil didn't fuck. Well, that's a bummer. He's sending congratulations your way, though. I said thanks, I guess. Who was the lucky girl? So it was a guy? Never thought you swung that way. It wasn't a guy. So it was a girl. It did fuck. I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know. You don't make things easy for me now. How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know. You never talk about yourself. Talkative, so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only way I know to get through to you. You make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner. You're the bar's weird loner. Please tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. Good. Good for you! Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after that idol girl came yesterday again, I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming or listening to them. Right. Oh god, you didn't fuck the idol girl, did you? No, why would that be a problem, though? Don't know, it just feels weird. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, and Gil? Keep in mind what I said about opening up. I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often. And you won't get suplexed. Listen to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. Shut up. Well, that was quick. What if Alma finds Gil a trap? You know what? Let's give Gil a bone. Let's give Gil a bone and put one more in. And that's that. Back. Everyone now applause for the best girl. What were you two doing back there? Fucking. Oh, so just shouting then. Holy crap, did you two really fuck? John has the face of a man who fucked to death recently. Eagle, you're making it too obvious. How? What do you have today? I'll have a gut punch. Going right, huh? What? Nothing. I don't know if he wants a gut punch. Is the world ending? I guess. Are we sure this is the right order? And I'll gladly give it to her, but still. Here, stop looking at me like that. Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. You know, little tongues are designed to identify food using the chemical components. So if they eat peppers or something, do they identify like the capsaicin amount and then get like feedback responses from that? Our tongues were designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. Really? Check my personal specs and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235 times. That It makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after a long time, I got curious and started checking out how many of my systems work in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations. You can make a seismograph with them. Huh. And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. That got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans have to understand how they work. And after all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know if looking up... I don't know. All that suddenly makes me feel real. She's a real girl. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now. I had to hear that. Alright then, let's try something sweet now. Something sweet. I like it. Perfect. All on the rocks and blended. Success! Here. Nice. Yeah, it's a bit surreal for me. But I'm here talking to you and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually tried to strike a conversation with AIs. But after bits, they just start looping through with built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. That always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you hear right now, it's amazing. I don't know, it makes me, my inner child, happy to see something she always dreamt of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical. Oh, you flatter me. As I've always thought about humans like nature's victim. The methods might have been different, but we, too, evolved from a much more simple form of ages ago. If we will manage to create biological life years from now, it will all have come full circle. So what should I take from this is... You love me? Don't overdo it. Anything else? Oh, the sugar rush. Okay. Sugar rush, alright. Everyone wants sugar rushes. Here. Even in doubt, my love for these is real. Or romantic. So I take it the solipsis problem got solved. Yep, and that word exists. All the reality crisis started the other day. My mom, guardian. Tell her mom, nobody's judging you. Mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt like they closed a long chapter. Does that mean they all want me? I am Sugar Rushes. Mira, the puns leave a lot of people bitter, so I'm sorry you're not a Sugar Rush. I was moved, but that's when it set in. Why was I moved? I never met any of them, so where did these feelings come from? Oh crap. Why do I feel things? Do I really feel them? What tells me someone else isn't pressing a button to make me feel all that? What tells me I'm in my body? What is real? You're just a ginger ale in your eyes, aren't you? Look, ginger ale is an amazing drink, so... I guess? What drink would I be? If we're going with the drinks I actually know well enough, I'm trying to think of a good one. Boom! Oh, speaking of drinks. Oh, don't worry about by the way, I'm fine. Thank God it's natural to see you lay down like that. Man, that go-go is a blast. Do you feel like talking a bit more with Dee Dee? Dee Dee is too much of a prick. Go-go is tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Oh, fuck. Well, I tried, Jill. I'll be in my office. Cute little girl, cam girl! Oh, fiddlesticks. This is the worst combination ever. We are literally experiencing the worst combination. Because at least Ingram and... I forget his name. What is his name? Big Assassin Dude. At least they were like 2 peas in a pod. This is 2 peas in a pod with enough cocaine in it to drive a freaking rhino insane. What's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes at your service. Do you come here often? Are you hitting on me? Hey Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate? Sure, sounds fun. Okay, let's take a recommendation for you. What should I drink next? Have the Sugar Rush. Bartender, Sugar Rush over here. Bartender! I'm sorry, what? Chicken rush, please. Chicken rush. Again. I'm not giving her anything. A whole lot of booze. Here. Good choice, Dorothy. Yay! So, what are you doing in my turf? Streaming time. Yes? I mean, that's what she calls herself. And that's a tacky name. I asked him for Sugar Rush because... No. Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not my real name. Real name, then. Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mess lies the humble Nicole Chen. Humble. But why not call yourself Streaming Chen? It's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started calling myself Nico Chen, that's from the Nico board thing that they have. It's a streaming service for... I changed websites, so the name felt a bit out of place. Thus it became Streaming Chen. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chan though, so I just went along with it. Oh, yeah, I get it. At one point I was gonna call myself Dolores Hayes, but then I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face. So, in the one book, Dolores Hayes is a reference to a character, and it's about the same as Dorothy here. Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came, I ended up with greater viewer numbers than usual. And so I just wanted to treat my loyal audience again. Oh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack your shell. Shut up. See, even if you say the right thing at the right time, she becomes a sweetheart. Quiet, you. Don't play hard to get. You know it's true. You know you want the butt. Hey, Stream Girl. That's me. I'll regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement. I have, but you see, the contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was gonna send the draft to his lawyer as it had a couple of additions, but, let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract become unreadable. Oh, so he used the contract to... Yep, he cut it into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously on. He wanked to it? Did he get paper cuts all over his thing? I mean, you'd expect certain principles to be upheld even though in the VR industry. I reported him, he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts all- Yes, he did! He did! Yes! Yes! Perfect! He did! But I mean, I have the contract. I don't mind if it check off an image of me, but the contract? Just money that you're soiling right there. I wouldn't have gone back on the deal for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people, seriously. No, moon! We don't talk about the moon here! Big paper cuts. Not enough crazed teacher fancies to know they can be a problem. You don't get anything with me. I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me. But you know I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat. Alright. 2 big beers, honey. Now I need 2 big beers. Are these people gonna be drunk? We're just kind of encapsulating chaos right now. I'm just expecting this whole thing to just explode, and we just see them, like, making out on the floor or something. Here! You keep your paperwork away from me. Cheers. Cheers! Alright, I'm not feeling my tongue or feet. Time to get... I felt like that was going to happen! Did I hear lewd? Do you have any stories? This will be a treat for our non-premium users. I once met a guy that insisted on doing it in a jacuzzi. He didn't mind being in premium time, so I started setting up the cameras. And man, was it a challenge. I wasn't just gonna stream over the water. I wanted some underwater action too. See with the bubbles and all. That was the least of the problems, we just turned the jets off. But not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I also had to mind the heat. Heat isn't good with cameras. Did you try chilling the cam bit and putting it in a bag with some filling? Made something more convoluted. Took a small cooler, opened a hole for the lens, and sealed it with plastic. I made sure things looked good through the cam and started recording. Threw in some cooling packs and sealed the fuck out of the cooler. And Mira, what happened was, apparently a guy made a contract with her to get more advertising revenue. He cut it into a pair of panties and used it as a plastic, and he got paper cuts all over his dick. Didn't need any weight? Yep, luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, so he used some old dumbbells. He was also ripped as fuck, but that's another story. It's all a success, but he's also the last time I have sex under jacuzzi. Blood rushing, hot water. I felt like I was dying midway through it. Thank God I decided to resume the action of the water midway through it. I'd have surely died. At least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Last time I had sex on a jacuzzi, my body got so hot the guy almost burned his dick. I considered investing in a cooling system, but it's so situational expensive that I'll pass. Bang on your own with the model strength. Oh, I clapped. Besides, these cooling systems require too much maintenance. Wait, I think I should leave, but better join me in a night of escapades for the rest of the night. Can I plug my services at the end of the night? Sure! Then count me in, I've got the perfect stories. Let us be on our way then. Goodbye, bartender. Bye, honey. Let's start the story. See, there was this mega Santa. Wait, seriously? They left. Pair made in hell. At least they look like they're having fun. That method of filming underwater seemed convoluted as fuck, though. I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. We're done, boss. And don't you just feel great? Or are we in the same place? Here, Joe. What's this? A bonus? I get a taste of the kind of plants to deal with, and keep it up. Well, tomorrow's the big day, so get ready. That goes for both of you. Either I'm getting old, or that girl is too much even for me. Look at that money! You have no new notifications or reminder. Happy New Year! May all your wishes come true in a beautiful, bountiful year filled with health and joy. I'll leave the closet open in case you want to hide from the noise. Do I really have nothing new? Okay, to the shop! Sorted cartridges. Cute clay houses. Getting to meet the staff. Banner. Paper lantern. And we cannot afford that, so sadly, we're going back. Look at all that junk we have now. Look at all that junk. Oh, we got a whole bunch of goodies from Boss. December 31st. Well, December 31st. Well, let's see. Bill's in the back getting everything ready. I'll grab me some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright? Scared. Yeah, people show up and Relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you that. Drink something, maybe that'll cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. How does that work? A hug? Big one. Reward for after another year. Everything's said and done. Gotta go, you can do it! Right. Fine. Been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello. Gabby. Ben. Excuse me. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey! You talk first. No, some days ago I got a letter. And Even odder than getting a letter is the fact that... From your sister. A what? Sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? Don't know, I never opened it. It's not until now. I figured I should read it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Right then. Sorry. Just that? Yup. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? Just like you're saying. Days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I'll sleep in appetite thinking about it. And after all these worries, after all these problems, all these years not talking to her, she sent me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says sorry? Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking all these years? Now I'm pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, I remember all the time that my sister provoked you that way. Like that time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day. And you were pissed out about the lack of 3. Or that time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table, she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. Did, huh? Told me that she died from localized nanomachine rejection. In her heart, yeah. Said the massive rejection was always making the news. Her case was more focused. Usually amputate or replace the parts and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her unsuccessful for that rejection. Mentioned artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question. Yep. Thing is, apparently she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from me. Why? Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she hid it. This part is starting to get... Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? She was ashamed? What was it? Wait, how did she live so normally then? She had to use a serum. Shots near her heart every 3 days. The serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. So the thing near her left breast was a birthmark? And the rejection was end up killing her? The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find out what made her so vulnerable. Her said she might have missed a shot or the shots made her other defenses were weak. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was blood pressure. It was a regular heart attack and acted afterwards. They don't know. Oh, this is Jill's ex-girlfriend's sister, and they're talking about... Maybe if she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Yurak, you missed Dorothy and Streaming Sean going together. It'll be back in the VOD to watch later, but still, it is terrible. Maybe she wouldn't have faced alone instead of just dying in her sleep. What ifs won't bring her back. I spent so much time hammering myself about... What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at the very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to the research situation back then? My amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today, I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive. Thanks for the head pat. I can't apologize to her like I can't apologize to you right now. Well, Lenore, she's resting. She's just resting after having that heart condition. She didn't have to face it alone. Only... So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor her, we'll do it together. Together? Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now. I need to ask though, did you really start complaining about chest pains after I left? No. I didn't get visibly worked after you left, right? Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually way back before we left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. God, I even blamed her death on you. just too angry back then. Part of me just put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that, sorry. I'm sorry too, you know. We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much. I should have been mature and not shouted at you either, so... Let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we? You sure? Of course I am. So, how did you find me exactly? Heard of a message board called Danger... It was on 4chan? I have, yeah. The truth is that I visit it from time to time. The other day I read a thread about just the bar. And the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad, more like dumbfounded. Hey Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well... Back then I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. Yeah, I did pay rent. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated my sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer. She accepted me on my behalf and notice. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. She had to do that. I hated it. I didn't even know if I was wanting to go there, but she still insisted so much. Forcing that burden. And then Mai became our future, and she started talking about marriage. You were going to get married? Didn't think we ever took it seriously. It was just she kept mentioning. We didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But she thought about the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from... And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. I would have stopped her once we'd gotten married. She suddenly decided to craft my life to her after marriage. I knew her. She would... It was the best for me, but what about my freedom? See on the matter. So, that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No! I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurts so much. I have to understand. I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working at a job I hate. It's out of routine. Getting used to it. Break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself. Think carefully about what to do next. I don't understand. I've sometimes felt the same, even though I'm not even in college. So that's what led you to fighting, huh? Yeah, you know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight and getting all defensive about not work at that offer. Hold on a moment. My butt. Sitting funky. As if I didn't overact her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity. She wouldn't have lashed out at me. I didn't hear no bell. It would have been avoided if I just kept a cool head and talked about that with her. My sister said something like that. I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? I should have listened to her at the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept the cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. I should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that. We are quite the hotheads. You, me, my sis. I'm supposed to be the mature one, you know. Play your role correctly. When did you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Break include us too. It's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded? My sister wouldn't have scolded you. But I was afraid. Dead afraid. Bad pun! Bring myself to face your sister. But I faced her back then and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? It's not quite... And in perspective, no matter what reason I came up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things any easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again. It feels so bad because it's stupid. I swear, you and my sister were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. Like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back. So much, though. We're together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I don't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. She's just so quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Huh? Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long. She told you that all the time. The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, I was 8 back then. So let's have a toast in her honor, shall we? A toast? Let's get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. Something to toast something with. Preferably something sweet. Game is laggy? This is just fine. Yeah, it's just fine. It might be you on this end. And bitrate's all good too. The temptation to just give her rum is very high, but we're not doing that. Sweet. Something with optional karma train. You know what? We've been serving them to people non-stop. It was for half a second. It might have been a Twitch hiccup. Sweet, girly, happy. Grab this for a sec. Okay. Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now, so I gave a drink to your little sister. It's obvious for me to know that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize for you anymore, but I can at the very least make you rest easy. So know that I will look out for Gabby in your absence. Oh, seriously? Hold on. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey! Want to add anything? I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me, say it to her. That's a bit... Come on, just this once. Do it or I will put your ponytails into a single braid above your head. I'll always miss you, sis. Sis. You idiot, why did you keep that secret for so long? Idiot, idiot! I told you everything. Wasn't I enough, you idiotic idiot? Hey, Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead. That you won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. And promise me we won't fight. Can't do that. Huh? You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later, that will clash at some point. But when I can promise that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. I am an adult! Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have. Hey, did you mention what you said? That you'll always look after me? And did you mean? I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but... I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Chill. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers. So, let this drink. I drink it. You like it? Take a sip. Bad. I drink it then. You're an adult. Might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now. There's no alcohol in it! Right. Then I gave that back. I think back to it. Didn't your sister give you beer once as a prank? Oh yeah, that. Those April Fools. I would have known better than she offered me apple soda. Put bubblegum on the soles of all her souls in retaliation. She walked funny. My jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Didn't you know you got my drink that time? Huh? Gave me a beer and it turned out to be apple soda. Oh. You get back at her. Well... The TV just went to no signal instead of off. I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber. She knew how to use the cucumber. Dorothy can take some lessons. And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber nut. That's some flavoring right there that I do not want. I don't want that salad dressing. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's bad salad dressing right there. She said, so do you like eating me for lunch? Jill? I'll tell you when you're older. I'll never tell at all. Hey, Gabby, do your parents know you're here? I think I'm at Claire's, actually. Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. And Miss Clary knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course, how would she cover for me otherwise? True. We go to their house afterwards. To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Clary doesn't live close by, so... Oh, can't be held. I live nearby and the stores aren't exactly safe tonight. Why don't you not stay with me for... Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy though. At least to spend the night. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Right. How does your dad still feel... Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good. Yep, he opened a second branch last year. So he's looking at himself? Wait, hold on. He's looking after himself? He's looking to expand. I think he's got into a partnership with a friend at Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries. I still remember it when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting... Oh, TV's back. I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian. Mark 1 for daddy. I think he had his bet with an acquaintance since my sis was 12 years or so. Well, 12 years old or so. Dad said this was into girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. He's even labeled it Sweet Victory. Huh. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? I guess that one's wasn't as simple as said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society and inner circle of friends, so a lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sister's side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. Well, then she needs to get new freaking friends. Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends is worth more than her own daughter. She needs to get new freaking life. How did she react to her death? Plus, Anna isn't really connected with Jill. She's more connected with Dorothy, huh? I know. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did? They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think? Did you two fight too? No, she just hasn't shown up. Bet she needs new friends yet. Lenore died a while ago. Yeah, she died 3 years ago. 3 years ago to this game. You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore. Huh? I thought there was going to be a party here. I'm over here. Party? A small New Year's celebration. Want to stay for a bit? I don't want a kid to be a burden. Don't worry, you won't. You'll only get cola for one night of alcohol. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in? Don't mind me. Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce to you. This music is getting so good. Valhalla, Cyberpunk bartender action. Staff. It's over. We will get to read the endings though, and given I paid my rent, we'll get the good one. Fernando and Christopher Ortiz. Boys. This music is so good. Usually how a cluster sounds interesting. Freesound.org sounds that back on, that makes sense. Plus we need to play all the extra chapters. That is the plan. I'm going to take a break for this a bit. And I'm going to go through in my own playthrough, and I'm going to actually go through, make separate save files for all the special things I want to show off. And if I've missed any endings, we'll do the last day just immediately quick and just skip the credits and do it. Final extra chapter, which is now unlocked if you did this. I'm also going to do the demo day, because there is a demo day, apparently. Not now. Business cat. Special thanks, everyone who pre-ordered you right there. Itch.io, Isbrand Games, Miguel Deal. Mom, Dad, family, and friends, thank you all for the support. This is for you. There's prologue, and a demo, and a start. Okay. So, Valhalla will be in a different thing. Made in Game Maker Studio. Really? Prologue version made in Ren'Py by Python. Dynamic text box engine. I'm gonna have to look through some. Anna Start is an epilogue to the entire game. Oh. Published by Isbird Game. So, I'll designate another day to this, probably sometime in February or March. Yeah, this is pretty popular, to be honest. I might actually get that because I'm curious now. Because if I can get that and make Carolyn's Traveling Cafe with that, that'd be pretty fun. Because I think Coffee Talk is also made in Game Maker Studio. I'm not entirely sure. Did you have fun? Yes. Yes, I did. Yep, I also got to meet a cat woman. Why'd your boss hug you though? Oh, this is a different thing. You do need coding to use it, but it's a very lightly coding script. Okay. She's that kind of person though. Let's sleep. You're kind of dozing off back there. You're right. Good night, Jill. Oh, this is so cute! We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. Ah! Ah! So cute! I think a good way to think of GMS is like a cross between RPG. 2016 Sukeban Games. Gracias, Peluche. Oh, Peluche. Or Pluquet. I am so glad that I actually finished a game. Oh, so Peluche's right? Okay, good. See, I know Italian, I don't know Spanish much. Ooh. My birthday! February 3rd. This is good. Really good. You have no idea how long I wanted some curry. Wait! I remember I wanted to eat some, but then I had to pay for some drinks I spilled on the floor. That's hurt on my budget. It's the least I can do after being such an obnoxious client. He got his curry stand! Yeah, about that. Mind if I ask something, Mr. Timothy Mercury? So you know. It's a small city. Turns out two very grateful girls soon became regulars and both of them were related to you. So what's your question, bartender? Call me Jill. Two questions, actually. The first one is, why did they brand you as a traitor? Because you killed the other guy? I don't know. It sounded weird considering the other guy slept with two little girls. It was a cover-up. The guy was my superior. A high-ranking officer like him assaulting innocent civilians, that'd be unthinkable on paper. On record, I hurt the girls and killed them before another unit subdued me. I escaped from their custody. Oh. Howdy. That's all I needed to know. Sorry for bringing that up. Didn't you have another question? Yeah, how did you build this restaurant so fast? It's a small city. Turns out two very grateful girls tracked me down to thank me. One of them was rich and the other one noticed I smelled like curry. Those two were really nice girls, huh? They didn't observe what that bastard did to them. Excuse me. Oh, speaking of the angels. Timmy, 2 special curries, please. Oh, hi, Jill. Saturday, February 25th. Not my birthday. I can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. You didn't have to accept, you know. Shut up. I'm having a good time. See? Even Gabby is having fun. Relax a bit. Yeah, whatever. You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis. Ew, how? February 3rd, Yamba. You always manage to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you. You're talking too much, Gabby. Aw, it's different with you, though. With my sis, Jill is more frustrated. Sexually. Like this one time where she bought her a shirt that... You're talking too much, little girl. A shirt that what? It had a pic of a cucumber on it. Cucumber? Ow! What are you doing with my hair? Sorry, got stuck on one of my fingers. Seriously? A bit like Lenore, then. No, you just remind me of her a bit. Moreover, my sister wasn't as what this girl is trying to say is that with your tits and ass, you could build Lenore in half of what mess. That just means that there's enough to share with both of you. Share? You're talking too much, Alma. Friday, January 15th. Wait, why'd it go out of order? So yeah, the guy had a fantasy about a woman castrating. What? That's concerning. I tried for an hour to convince him it's a bad idea, and I finally got to him. Or a year after. It might be a year after. We finally moved to the bedroom, and it turns out the guy has a weird implant where his testicles. Oh. It's basically removable balls. I'm just imagining this guy just taking it off and just juggling with them. Just like, you just go, like, and it's just off. I suppose the guy really liked that fantasy and made sure he could live it out properly. I once saw a guy out of the hospital in the emergency room after having been castrated to fulfill a fantasy. Also, wait. I wonder if it's the same guy. I have enough problems with just one, you know. Just one what? Just listening to one of your anecdotes. You told me about this Neo-Tijuana guy, and now this. Don't you have more of a subdued story? Come on, Joe. You're an adult. You can take that much. Shut up. Well, last time I spoke with my mom, I asked her the story of her daughter. Turns out her name was Anna. Huh. And now you pretend it's a surprise. Quiet, you. She fought against nanomachine rejection for most of it. She even lost a girlfriend she had in the hospital with the same sickness. Apparently sometime after she got out of treatment, a truck hit her and killed her. She got isekai'd. But even then, she was amazing. She was? Huh? Yeah, she kept up her studies while still in the hospital. She was a self-taught honor student. Not only that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates in at least 3 college admission exams. She also played the piano and guitar. Well, being confined to a room does that, I guess. I mean, fully able-bodied people can barely do half of that. But she practically accomplished all that by herself. And she also beat nanomachine rejection. It seems that only 2% of humans suffer and even less survive. It took a trucking truck to take her down. She was great, and to think I'm sort of like her sister. Silly Becky. Honey, did you say something? I didn't. Weird, I heard someone call me Silly Becky. Oh no. Oh no! What's worse is both of them are horny. Come again? It's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away, and I think I've heard it nearby, but... You're the only one nearby who knows that real name, so it's weird. Oh well, as I was saying, the ballsack guy. Sunday, August 27th. Okay, wait a moment. We don't care, Gil. Let's take a moment. So, Dorothy actually heard her. Dorothy heard her! Oh boy. Oh boy. I need closure, same! The only ending you missed was the Kira Mickey one. Oh, okay. So I missed Kira Mickey, and I think I need to get the tea on the first couple days to actually get it. Guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to the city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for the second chance you gave me. If we were ever to cross paths again, Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. But And you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths if I live there. Time you spend setting up a farewell could be used asking me things about the place. Like where the switches and valves are. But I already know, they're in that control panel you made. But I like talking about the control panel. I'm proud of it. Speaking of obsessive likes, Jill, stop calling Armitage. She'll take care of your 4-ball just fine. I'm not worried about him, I'm worried about me. I've never been away from 4 this long. I don't know what I'll do. She needs her pussycat. We'll do just fine. You pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yeah, but... we're leaving. Oh yeah, before I forget, I left you a box of condoms in the first row of the desk, Gil. You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to be ready. Oh, but just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. I have too many pics of Emoto there, and I want their eyes soiled. Emo who? Little sister. Just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. They're gonna be in the next game, hopefully. Here you can save heart data. Loading heart data from the title screen or bar will let you start over from day 1 while keeping your items and money. Thank you for playing. Okay. Dana and Jill be dating. I need some closure. She's in the title screen! Look at her! Oh my gosh! The The Ballad of a Gay Ghost! Miss Bartender, but it's the Ballad of a Gay Ghost. Okay. 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 Yeah. Ow. 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 Y'all can get up over Gay Ghost. Look, I can be happy about all the endings. And according, I only missed 2. I missed the bad ending and the Kira Mickey one. The bad ending, I can just skip ahead and just, like, screw it up on the last day. And the Kira Mickey one, I need to go through the whole game once again. And just, I got a lot of stuff. I've only a couple things missing. Okay, what am I missing? Welcome back, that's New Game Plus. An old friend, a certain drink might bring Dana's old friend to the bar. Different breed of cat. Okay, so I'm missing the special things. The Cozy Hell, which is the bad ending, quote unquote. Attend a concert, the Flawless Servants bonuses, I need to play a video game and win a video game, So Unnecessary is fill the room with everything, Living with Styles unlock all the decoration stuff, hit the jukeboxes, get all the songs, and then get all achievement. So I'm only missing a boat. The extra chapters don't have achievement. Okay. Okay. We're gonna just... oh dang it, loads it up. Oh well. That was amazing! That was amazing! I actually love this game. And honestly, I'm going to have... yeah, starting New Game and Plus an achievement. So I'm going to do one last thing in February or March. That is me going through getting all the achievements and showing what I have to do. I won't be playing through the whole game, I'll have multiple saves. And I'm going to be doing the prologue and the start and the end for the Anna starts. Is there anything I'm missing? Wait, Ballad of a Gay Ghost is gone? Dang it! It's gone! It's very important, Anna scene on you, very cute. Okay. Okay. So, that was extremely good. That was extremely good. I'm going to rate this game very highly on Steam after this. And I love it. I will suggest it even though most of you have gone through. Thank you for the headpats. What do you rate it? Out of 10, it's basically a lot of things that I want for a VN, even though it's not exactly a VN 100%. It's back, Gay Ghost. Yes, the Gay Ghost is back. But yeah, it's basically most of what I want in a VN. Yeah, we know the Gay Ghost is Anna. Oh, Mufu, 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 Mufu. Yeah, it's basically most of what I want in a VN, and I adore it. It's probably one of my favorite games of all time right now, or what I played already this year. And it just feels really nice already, and it makes me want the next game. I'm gonna just go crazy about that. Like, I love all the characters. It's very, very nice. It's very lovely. And there's no way that I can say that there's anything bad except for nitpicks. I still like One Shot more, but it's good. Yeah, One Shot, no, that takes the park. And I'm not gonna stream One Shot because that's a game you need to play yourself. Like, you can watch all you want for One Shot if you can't buy it, or if you just want, like, the first beginning to see if you like it. But I highly suggest One Shot is the kind of game you need to play on your own. This is the kind of game that you can see all the playthroughs and try and think of what you can do things differently. Because I read if you give the first guy, like, nothing but iced drinks that are girly and sweet, he acts differently. And that's one thing I'm going to show off. Like, first things first, I'm going to get all the achievements. Then I'm going to do the Anna stuff. And the prologue. In One Shot, you need to play to get new... Plus, yeah, you need to play One Shot. Because One Shot does some things that need you to play it yourself. Because it's beautiful. Yeah, this is a beautiful game, and I intend on getting Coffee Talk up, but I'm going to see if a lot of people want to join me for a reading party every so often, so they can do the voices too. Because me just reading aloud all the time, it's wear and tear on my throat. Like, a lot of wear and tear on my throat, I'll be honest, and take that out of context all he wants to get a free pass. Final extra chapter unlocks post-game and after doing the previous extra chapter, so don't worry if you can't find it first. Okay. But yeah, I'll be doing it on stream. March will basically be end of cleanup and start of spring. I'm also hoping to move out by March. I don't know if that will be possible, but maybe. Who knows? I don't know if I'll suddenly be big and whatever, but I'm hoping to get past. Oh, more head pats. Thank you. And I am 100% going to be buying Nirvana when that comes out. Like, there's no way. Especially if Jill and Dana are going to be in that game. There's no way I am not going to get Valhalla. It's just too good. It's too good, and I love this series. Now, if I do the Valhalla Kids one, that's a whole other game, because I might look through it and make sure there's nothing against Twitch TOS. Tukabana are busy with other stuff currently, like another game. That's okay, I can wait. I'll gladly wait, because it said it's supposed to come out 2022, and I have no plans of stopping streaming or whatever by then. Valhalla? What is that? Check. Amazing mod, the one big mod at the moment. Only big mod, okay. So it adds cat ears to most people. Okay. There's one thing I like, and that you can head pat the characters. Who knows, Yang might be getting involved in game dev by then. I plan on it. I plan on getting more involved in game dev. Like, even if I'm just making a couple silly little games here and there, I'm still going to try and make them into the Ministry series, because that feels like it'd be my big sort of game series. And it'd be fun to just hide a couple things, like teasing at some later games. Dorothy has robo ears. I know she has the robo ears, and it looks cute. Okay, so I'm going to just add this collection, make a new one. That's added to my collection for later. Maybe I'll play through it. I plan on being a review writer because of this game. Ooh. Awful branching path. I might play through it. So, to end that, I'm just gonna have this beautiful title screen. And we'll be rating Whimsical. Well, I think it's still. I just need to check to make sure they're not leaving or raiding someone else. Okay, perfect. We're still going. So we will raid Whimsical. It'll be fun. Thank you all for coming. It was beautiful. With that Monaga, you can even pat Stella in the main game. Okay, yeah, I'm getting that 100%. Anyway, let's go see Whimsical. Goodbye, all.